Next to the print option is the cut option. This will cut objects in my drawing that has been selected. The shortcut key for this is Ctrl X. Next is copy. This is to duplicate objects in my drawing that has been selected. Ctrl C is the shortcut. Paste will paste whatever I've cut or copied. Ctrl V is the shortcut. Undo will step back in my command history. Redo will step forward in what I've just undone. The next four icons are zoom functions. Zoom box will allow me to indicate the one corner and the diagonally opposite corner to zoom into a box. Zoom last will zoom to the previous zoom state. Zoom all will go to the zoom all status, which is also F5. Zoom extents will zoom to the extents of the drawing objects in my drawing scope or my drawing area. If, however, you have a wheel mouse, these functions will be replaced with the functions of the wheel mouse. For instance, to zoom box, when you scroll on the wheel mouse, it will zoom in and out. If you press the wheel in and move the mouse, it will pan the drawing. Next we have redraw all. This is to refresh or regen your screen. Delete object. This is a very interesting command, as this will delete any object that you point your cursor to. Let's see how it works. I will select delete object, and Caddy will prompt in the command line to pick the entity to delete. So let's zoom into the drawing, and where I put my cursor, Caddy will pick up the object. This is the mtext. If I select it, it deletes it. There's an arc, and now let's select the line. Now it deletes it. Let's move over and select some of these objects. Those are lines. Let's delete all of them. And there's an arc. I'm finished, so I can right click, Option N. Let's test the undo. I'm going to select undo. Let's zoom back and I'll click undo. Click, click. Each one that comes back is an undo that I select. There's my previous lines and the arc. Text, I'm finished. Right click and abort, and it's completed. Next we have delete all construction objects. This will delete all the displayed construction lines and construction circles in my drawing. When I translate an object, I always want to rotate or scale or mirror it. The next three commands are very powerful in doing just that. When I select the translation of an object, I can use and rotate while I'm translating, or I can use and scale or and mirror. Let's do a practical example. Let's copy and rotate the text in one move. I selected the text, so it goes purple to show me it is selected. I right click and I'm going to select copy. Caddy prompts now in the command line. Pick the start of the translation. I'm going to select the center more or less. You can see on the cursor the text is there. Now let's go and select and rotate while I'm translating. It asks me what angle do I want to use. I can type it in or select from a drop down list to save time. I can use either clockwise or anti-clockwise, or even use a line to align to a specific angle of a line on my drawing. I select OK. You can see on the cursor it's rotated, and I can place it where I want to put it now. And I'm finished. Select right click. I'm going to select a board, and my command is complete. Let's go and select undo, and we are back where we started. The same procedure applies to and scale as well as and mirror. Next is initialize pattern and edit pattern. Let's discuss pattern quickly. A pattern is a group of entities or objects like lines that are grouped together. For instance, a wash hand basin. The advantage of using patterns are the manipulation of them. They're quicker to move, and Caddy will also be able to count them for you. Edit an existing pattern gives you the opportunity to change your active pattern, to be able to remove or add additional information, objects or lines to your current pattern.